Welcome back to Prudence. Today we will be talking about Julius Caesar, the most concerned topic of Class 9 ICSE students. Let's talk about a little bit of historical background and a brief summary of it. So, Julius Caesar is based on Roman history. It was first published in 1623. The full title is The Tragedy of Julius Caesar. The setting is Rome. It's a tragic drama, as you know. Now the time period is 44 BCE, when the political condition of Rome was not good at all. The administrative power entirely laid in the hands of the Senate, an oligarchy which treated Rome as a city and not as an empire. Now Caesar realized that it was high time he needed to break the powers of Senate. Therefore, this led him to face the civil war with his co-ruler Pompey. He defeated Pompey in that civil war and won the battle. Julius Caesar was warned that his life would be in danger by March 15, but he didn't pay any heed to it. Shortly we learn that Cassius, who serves as a foil in the play, drags out Brutus from the crowd and tells him about the inappropriateness of Caesar being the ruler. Cassius wanted Caesar not to be the ruler in Rome. When both of them were having this conversation, Brutus was almost convinced of the opinion of Cassius, just because Brutus was concerned about the democracy of Rome as well as the public of Rome. During their conversation, Casca came and informed them that Antony offered Caesar the crown, but Caesar rejected it. After hearing this, Cassius thought that even if Caesar rejected the crown right now, there's no guarantee that he will reject it later too. Therefore, he decided to use Brutus as the source of information to stop the increasing power of Caesar as a ruler. Now the question comes, was it so easy to convince Brutus, to manipulate Brutus against Caesar? No, Cassius made efforts for it. Cassius made fake letters where it was stated that the public of Rome as a mass did not want Caesar to be the ruler. They were unhappy, and Cassius's plan was Brutus would read this letter and would perceive that the people of Rome did not want Caesar to be the ruler. They are unhappy. And as we all know, as well as Cassius knew, Brutus was concerned about the democracy, the wellness of the people in Rome. So Brutus would definitely think about it and might second Cassius. So Cassius made a team of people who composedly disliked Caesar, obviously being a ruler. Now the team went to Brutus to convince him about the plan of murdering Caesar. Now the question comes, whether to get involved in the murder of Caesar, or to protect the democracy obviously, or to be a loyal friend to him. Brutus, who always thought of the people, the democracy, chose to second Cassius. So what happened after that? Brutus, along with others, made the plan, agreed to the plan of murdering Caesar when Caesar will enter the Capitol the next day. Portia, the wife of Brutus, asked him about his plans. At first, Brutus was not telling her about the plans, but when Portia won his trust, she learned about the plan about murdering of Caesar. Next morning, Calpurnia, the wife of Julius Caesar, suddenly warned Caesar of not going outside the house that day because she has dreamt of something dangerous. So Caesar also stayed back. Now another character comes, Decius. When he came and called out Caesar, Caesar came up and told him that he would be staying back at house just because his wife had said not to go out. Decius, purposefully hurting his male ego, said that what would the public would think of a Senate who obeys his wife and stay back at home. This made Caesar furious, and he finally went outside. Caesar came to the capital, and as per the plan, he was stabbed. When he found out that Brutus was also one of those murderers behind this plan, he was shattered with the betrayal. Then we hear those words, et tu Brute, that means you too Brutus, and he slept forever. After the murder of Caesar, the public got insane. They started panicking as well as the murderers. Now Brutus gave a speech to the public about the rightness of the murder of Caesar. But on the other hand, Antony juxtaposed the speech and reminded the public about the hard work, the efforts that Caesar made for the wellness of the public. That made the public furious, and this scared the murderers. Octavius, nephew of Brutus, along with Antony, faced a war against Cassius and Brutus. Brutus gradually started realizing his misdeed. In the meanwhile, his wife Portia gave up her life. At war, before Antony could kill Cassius, the latter killed himself. Even Brutus too attempted suicide when he saw that his army was defeated. Eventually we learn that Antony praised Brutus after he died, that he was the only one who killed Caesar not for his own benefit but as a well-wisher of Rome. So students, this was a brief summary of Julius Caesar. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Bye-bye.